Let's be honest. When you think about your restaurant's point of sale system, you probably just think of it as a cash register, right? A way to take orders and process payments. Well, today, we're going to completely flip that idea on its head. We're going to look at how your POS can be, and really should be, the powerful central nervous system for your entire operation.
So let's dive in. First, we have to talk about the problem. And I want you to picture a scene that, well, it's probably going to feel a little too familiar for a lot of you out there. It's the daily chaos of a restaurant where nothing quite connects.
So, let me just ask you this straight up. Does it ever feel like the restaurant is running you instead of the other way around? You know, that feeling of just constantly putting out fires? That feeling almost always comes from one single core issue.
You know the sound, that constant ding, ding, ding of all the different delivery tablets, or your staff having to punch the exact same order into 2 different systems, or that feeling in your gut when you run out of a key ingredient in the middle of a dinner rush. All these headaches, all this chaos, it's because your systems don't talk to each other. They're just separate islands of information.
Okay, so what's the answer? It's not about working harder, that's for sure. It's about working smarter. And that means adopting a totally new philosophy for your restaurant's tech, with your POS right at the center of it all.
The big idea here is creating what's called a single source of truth. Now, what that really means is your POS stops being just a point of sale, and it becomes the one single authoritative hub where all your data comes from. Every decision, from what the chef orders to what the accountant reports, is based on the exact same up-to-the-minute information. No more guessing.
And check out how simple this is in practice. A customer orders a drink. That sale gets recorded just once, right there in the POS. That one little piece of data is then instantly and automatically shared with every other system that needs to know about it. Your inventory, your accounting, your liquor control. One sale, one truth, and it's shared everywhere.
All right, so now let's see how this hub actually connects the most critical and, let's face it, often the most chaotic parts of your business out in the real world.
And oh boy, let's start with what might be the single biggest source of chaos in any modern restaurant, trying to manage all of those third-party delivery orders.
Okay, take a look at this flow. An order comes in from, say, Uber Eats. Then a piece of tech called middleware, like a DeliverAct, acts like a universal translator. It grabs that order and injects it directly into your POS. From there, the kitchen ticket prints out, your inventory gets updated, and nobody had to touch a single tablet or rekey a single thing. The data just flows.
So why does this matter so much? Well, think about what it gets rid of. That whole tablet farm on your counter? Gone. Human error from punching in orders twice? Gone. Those missed no-onion special instructions that lead to unhappy customers? Gone. The result is just faster, way more accurate service. That means happier customers and a whole lot less stress for your team.
All right, let's switch gears to another huge pain point, and frankly, it's often the highest area of loss in a restaurant: managing your liquor inventory. You know, the margins are super thin, and it's really hard to see what's actually going on.
Now, with an integrated system, every single time a bartender rings in a drink, the POS grabs all that key data. That info then gets automatically pushed to a special liquor control system, something like Whisk. And what that system does is it reconciles what you sold in the POS against what was actually poured from the bottles. Suddenly, all the guesswork is just gone. It's replaced by hard data.
And this right here is an absolute game changer for preventing loss. You can immediately see the variance. That's the difference between what should have been used and what actually was. Is it overpouring, spillage, or even theft? Now you know. For some places, this kind of data can uncover thousands of dollars in lost revenue every month, letting you protect those razor-thin margins.
Next up, let's head to the back office. For so many owners, accounting is kind of a black box until the end of the month, right? It's just a mountain of manual data entry, spreadsheets, and usually some unwelcome surprises.
But imagine this instead. At the end of every single day, your sales totals automatically sync directly into your accounting software, like QuickBooks. And everything is already categorized: food, liquor, tax, tips. There are no shoeboxes full of receipts, no weekend marathon sessions with spreadsheets, just clean, accountant-ready reports done automatically.
This quote from a restaurant owner just captures the feeling perfectly. It's about the peace of mind that comes with this level of integration. And listen, they're not just talking about daily sales. They're talking about total financial clarity on everything, even tracking how much they owe on outstanding gift cards in real time. No more guesswork anywhere.
So we've seen how this hub connects delivery, inventory, and your books. But for all this data to flow so smoothly, the system itself needs to be built on a rock-solid foundation. Let's take a quick peek under the hood at what's quietly making all this possible.
Here's a really interesting insight, something that comes from a network engineer's point of view.
When a POS system goes down, what do we all do? We blame the software, right? The POS crashed. But the reality is, it's almost always a network failure. A critical connection to the delivery app or the payment processor was lost. The data couldn't get through.
See, for this central hub to be truly reliable, it needs a bulletproof technical foundation. That means things like internet redundancy. A backup connection so you never go offline during Saturday night service, and a secure, isolated network to protect your customers' credit card data. This is the unseen infrastructure that makes sure the data never, ever stops flowing.
Okay, we have covered a ton of ground here, from delivery apps to accounting to network design. So what's the one simple, powerful idea you should walk away with from all this?
It's this, right here. Just think of your POS as the hub of a wheel. Every other system you use is a spoke that plugs right into it. And one single event, one sale, triggers an automatic, instant update across your entire business. That's the whole principle.
And when you get that right, you've done it. You've transformed your POS from a simple, dumb tool into the living, breathing central nervous system of your restaurant. It senses every single action and coordinates the response everywhere, instantly and accurately.
So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Your point of sale system, it already sees every single dollar that moves through your business. The real question is, with the setup you have right now, do you?